and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tally, so welcome. You've already read the title of this video and I just think this is such an interesting topic. I have always been of the opinion that cheating is cheating no matter what gender or sexual orientation of the person that you cheat with or that you are. Basically, cheating is cheating no matter who it is that you're cheating with and whether you're attracted to them or not. And I thought this was a pretty widespread opinion. I thought everyone thinks that cheating is cheating, but it turns out it's not, and that people do have very different opinions. But it is such an interesting topic of conversation because I would have thought that I would be equally as upset if Adam was to kiss a girl or if he was to kiss a boy. That would be the same to me. But he has kissed boys in the past, but they've been his friends, so does that make it less of an issue? I wasn't that upset because they were just his friends, you know, messing around. I knew there was nothing serious there. He used an interesting analogy when we were talking about this once, that if I was to cheat on him with a boy, it would be like, he's offering me pizza, this other boy's offering me pizza, and I prefer that boy's pizza, basically. But if I was to cheat on him with a girl, it would be like, he's offering me pizza, she's offering me Chinese food, and that day I just fancied Chinese food rather than pizza. There's nothing wrong with his pizza, he's not inadequate or missing out on anything, it's just that I preferred Chinese food that day. Which I think is a really interesting analogy because I guess that kind of works. If someone was to cheat on you with someone that is the same gender as you, you would think, what have they got that I haven't got? Where have I gone wrong here? You'd kind of blame yourself a bit for it. Whereas if they were to cheat on you with someone that was a different gender to you, then you'd think, well, that's why they have got something that I don't have, it's this other gender, and that's fine, I haven't gone wrong anywhere. So I've always had this opinion and it's never really been a problem. However, I feel like because I'm bisexual that my opinions on this topic are less valid, because of course I would think that cheating with a man and cheating with a woman is the same because I'm attracted to both. But it's so interesting because even before I even came out to myself as bisexual, I thought that cheating with a man and cheating with a woman is the same and is, you know, as bad. You could say that's the underlying bisexuality coming out to say hi, and I wasn't even aware of it at this point. But I still think the same thing of heterosexual couples and heterosexual people, even though it's kind of not my place to say, which, you know, maybe it isn't. My reason is that for people preferring monogamous relationships, kissing and touching and flirting and emotional contact is something that you do with one person. So to do that with someone else while you're dating one person is just as bad regardless of the gender or sexuality of the other person you're doing this with. And what really annoys me about this is how much it is trivialised, because if you were to cheat on your monogamous intimate partner with a friend, say, regardless of their gender, you'd say, oh, it's just a friend, you know, it's nothing serious. How can you turn off the serious versus not serious way that you're doing these things? Just saying, oh, it's not serious doesn't make a difference between what you do with your monogamous intimate partner and what you do with your friend. And the same goes for, like, the sexualization of girls getting with girls. Like, for some men, if their girlfriend was to get with another girl, they would see that as sexy and as putting on a show for the boyfriend. Whereas if that same relationship, the boyfriend was to get with a man, that would be weird. It's very interesting, and I can completely see the other side of the argument because that is what evolution teaches us. If Adam was to cheat with a girl, then she is a direct threat to my offspring and my genes being spread, whereas if he was to cheat with a man, then that doesn't affect me. So evolutionarily and biologically it doesn't make sense. However, emotionally it completely does, because it's another person, regardless of if it's just a friend or if it's nothing serious or if you were really drunk. It's still another person who you're sharing something with that you have dedicated to share with your partner. I don't know if this made any sense. I was actually going to write my dissertation on this, but I realised there was no answer, basically. That's why I didn't use that as my topic, because there was no right answer. It would have been so interesting to look into and do some research on, but there would have been no conclusion because there is no right answer. Please let me know in the comments what you think about this and whether you agree with me. What side of the fence do you sit on? Are you somewhere in the middle? I'm so interested to hear what everyone else has to say. So let's have a conversation. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.